Papa Team 6, welcome to another episode of For the Dads. You might be in one with the missus right now, boys. Good. That's why you're listening to the fellas. Maybe you just dropped your little one off at school and you got us playing audio right now on Spotify, Apple, the Amazon one, the Google one, whatever it is. Make sure you are subscribed and following. And maybe as you are subscribing, there's a tear in your eye because, again, you just dropped your little one off at school for the first time, which is what I did last week. Good. What else could you be doing? Mowing the lawn. Maybe you're in the weight room. Maybe you're at work listening to your boss, but you don't want to really listen to your boss. You just want to listen to the boys on For the Dads. I am Will Compton, my co-host Sherman Young. This is a show, fellas, that embraces the highs and lows of fatherhood, embraces the trenches, embraces the suck and love of fatherhood. We talk about dad wins and losses, things we'd crack a cold one to, some dad hacks, things we put in our survival kit. Yep. We have a hotline that you can call into that is 601-THE-DADS, where you call in, you leave a voicemail talking about a win or a loss or a dad hack that you might have. We feature you on the show. You get featured on the show. We ship you guys some free merchandise. And then to round out every episode, we talk about a lesson, a quote, a philosophy, a concept, something that Sherm and I have gravitated towards over the last week that we're trying to challenge ourselves as better fathers. I have one for us at the end of the episode that I took some time to think on and write down that I think you will enjoy, because I do believe the PT Sixers out there, the Papa Team 6 guys, me, you, everybody out there consuming this brand in this podcast, we're all cut from the same cloth a little bit, or else they wouldn't keep coming back. We have a great 10,000 view base right now. We got to get those numbers up. The way to do that, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I believe we are we around 6,000 subscribers yet on YouTube?
I believe so, yes.
We're around 6,000 subscribers. We got a great foundational base of around 10,000 viewers coming in. That's not including the tens of thousands on audio, which fires me up. But again, to help the boys out, to help out this brand, continue to engage with us on our social medias at For the Dads Pod. You can also reach out to me on X or Instagram, Sherm on X or Instagram. The comments on YouTube are absolutely incredible.
Insane.
We love seeing the conversations and the back and forth. Am I missing anything?
Just really quickly.
Do it.
They set a new record. PT6 sickos set a new record.
They
clogged the voicemail after a fresh deletion in 5 days.
And how many, remind me again, Chef, how many fit in the voicemail?
300.
300, and then you have to unload it?
Yeah.
The calls are coming in, boys. We absolutely love it. Again, embracing Papa Team 6 and what that means for our brain. And I'll just give you a small example because I saw this YouTube comment the other night as I was doom scrolling a little bit. But this comes from Miles Ruff. And he left us a little PS paragraph at the bottom that was embracing good. Wife is uncomfortable in the beach chairs we packed. Good. So I have to walk back to the car. Good. Find a local store nearby. Good. And pay an inflated price for a new beach chair that we may never use again. Good. That right there is embracing a moment of I am pissed off and I am irritated, but there's this good in the back of my head. The PT Sixers out there are on my shoulder right now. Hey, Willie boy, I had a moment last week. Can you hang a shelf? Didn't want to. It pained me to my core. There's a little bit of back and forth with me and the wifey. Ultimately, she was right. As they always are. Wives out there, sweetheart, we love you. We appreciate you. But those are the moments right there, Sherm. Kiddo spits up on you. Good.
Spits up a lot. Did you see the nickname that they tried to give you in the comments?
No.
They said, Willie One Shelf.
It's fair. You're going to be part of PT6. You got to be willing to get your balls busted.
You got to take the hits.
You got to take the hits. Willie One Shelf, there he goes, walking down the road again.
It's kind of catchy.
Yeah. Just on a stroll with the kid, like the little post-dinner walk. Neighbor steps outside. Hey, Willie One Shelf, you got to build something tonight? Get your ass back inside, old man. Name the movie. Before I break your hip.
Oh, Happy Gilmore?
Was that Happy Gilmore? Which I know it's Adam Sandler.
Yeah, it's Happy Gilmore, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Incredible. Incredible. A Willie One Shelf.
We go through it, man. Trust me. It pained me. As I was driving home last week thinking about that conversation, I was like, man, I'm really gonna, it's not a good look for a Papa Team Sixer.
Yeah. I'm already putting the feels out for trying to get a handyman in here. I told Chef I think it'd be really fun for a For the Dads vlog, a short vlog. We have a handyman come in here. We get all the boys in the office in on it. And we just,
Learn how to build a shelf.
get a little refresher in. This is a hammer. This is a drill.
I saw a comment too. This is a stud finder. Oh, you found the stud right here. What else you need?
Oh, it works.
What did he say in the comments? Rattle off.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the comments that have been popping up.
And also to add to Miles Ruff's comment, he had a great first part. He said, I've never been a commenter on anything. First time commenter, Miles Ruff. But nothing has me more fired up than to join PT6. Deploying soon, September 20th, for the first tour of a PT6 mission. Congratulations, Miles.
Thank you for your service, brother.
Currently on the beach with the pod in one ear. My wife is next to me enjoying our final days before our little girl joins us. Couldn't be more excited for fatherhood. And then, of course, the PS note that Will rattled off down below it.
Yeah, the comments are so fun, bro.
They're great, dude.
And I was just telling the boys before the show started that I've now created the bookmark folders, the archive, that what you can save on Instagram and what you can bookmark on X. I've created a little FTD folder. So that way I can keep up a lot better, because I'll see all the comments.
Yes.
And I think to myself, I'll jump on these tomorrow at work, because I'm usually scrolling at nighttime. And I had to find a system to actually remind me to get back to someone. Because, dude, seriously, when you guys share our stuff, that's how everything grows organically. Like, we're going to have the same PT6ers showing up every week. The buy-in is absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
And I love, there was a comment, too, that I had shared where it's like, he's like, I think it was on X, where he's like, I got the whole family watching. If you're passing it around to your dad group chats, you're just letting the boys know out there, if they have a kiddo and you think they are cut from the same cloth as we are, and they might be 5 degrees removed. That's all it takes. It's like if you're in the world somewhere, you might not be at the level. Sometimes we're not up to the standard. I wasn't up to standard when I get nicknamed Willie One Shelf. But if there's a potential PT6er out there, we gotta recruit him to the brand. You do that by sharing, by commenting, by doing all the things that you guys are doing. But it's truly Sherm and I, we geek out. Me, Sherman, Chef, who's also captain of Seaman Team 6, we got our little group chat, and we're showing our screenshots of the love that you guys show, and it warms our hearts.
We do. We've been texting back and forth. I saved this one for the pod. I wanted to text y'all so bad.
This one that you're about to read?
Yeah.
Read it.
Jake Frederick does not have an Instagram. However, his wife, Chloe Frederick, does. Jake got on his wife's Instagram to DM me. He DMs me this really nice message. I DM back. He said his wife said he DM'd you back, have fun, and tossed him the phone. And then he told me later in our conversation that she was pissed because he was smiling harder, DMing back and forth about PT6 than he's ever smiled in a family photo. So thank you, Chloe, for being a part of Milk Team 6. And Jake, congratulations, and thank you for DMing me off your wife's account. That was legendary.
Just imagine the grin, the smile of just operating within PT6, and then your wife asks, and you're like, what are you over there smiling? Oh, Papa Team 6. What the fuck is Papa Team 6? Hey, calm down, sweetheart. You are part of Milk Team 6. What?
What's up with all this energy, babe?
Yeah.
What's the deal?
Yeah.
I'm excited to be a dad.
Yeah.
Sue me. Oh my God.
Hey, what a week. I'll say a very emotional week for your boy. Rue went to school for the first time. So we will be diving into those stories. Reading a couple more comments. I found the stud finder. This one's from Derek Sanchez. Dad tip for Will. Anytime you use a stud finder, and I mean anytime, you always got to make it beep on yourself first. That's the ultimate dad joke for PT6. PT6 out. That's the ultimate dad joke. PT6 out. And it's got like 33 likes. Yeah. All the dads. Yep. Gotta beep it on yourself first.
And the line to go with it is, are we sure this thing works? Put it on yourself and it beeps and you go, yeah, I think it's working. Wife will love that one.
Oh.
I got
then when she giggles, you say, yeah, you keep playing your cards right tonight. Daddy might mount you.
We're adding another one. We got another one.
Yeah,
If you're a part of Papa Team 6, that little bit of Seaman Team 6 in you never really leaves, does it?
Never leaves. Hey, just challenge for all of Papa Team 6 within this next week. Once you listen to this episode, your mission is once you get your wife to laugh at a funny little joke, you just tell her, keep playing your cards right. Daddy might mount you tonight.
Hey, speaking of, somebody comes off the pups list pretty soon.
I've been curious, but I don't want to get in your business.
You're not my business.
I've wanted to ask how everything's going with you. So what we're talking about is Sherm's wife is on the pup list right now. Pup list being an NFL term, physically unable to perform list. When you have a child, it's 8 weeks.
8 weeks.
Some, you might hear like a 6 to 8 weeks. And then the Papa Team Sixers kind of push the boundary for that 6.
As we always do.
But wife is on the pup list for 8 weeks.
Yeah.
Meaning it's just you, yourself, and your hand, or whatever you're into.
Whatever you're into.
Yeah.
We don't judge.
Yeah, we don't judge.
Goon Berets, we're not judging.
Yeah. And you're kind of on a lonely feeling because, boys got needs.
Yeah.
But you got to swallow that pride, because your wife has to heal.
Absolutely. And it's going to align perfectly with Baylor Auburn weekend. So if Baylor catches that W, I know the perfect way to celebrate.
So she comes off pup list in a few weeks, 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. How's it been? How's it been going for the Papa Team Sixers out there, or the dads that just had kids? They're kind of learning about the whole situation right now. Soon to be dads that might not understand that there's this 8-week protocol where ain't really no touchy, lovey.
I've gone into a place where I no longer feel. I'm almost numb, if that makes sense.
It does.
Taylor on the other day in the office goes, y'all were, razzing me for something. And he said, oh yeah, Sherman didn't do that. And I said underneath my breath, you know what else Sherman hasn't done? He goes, what? I leaned in, I go, gum. And he goes, for real? I go, yeah.
Emptied the clip.
Have yet to do it, but that's okay. Good.
So you've low-key been gooning.
Oh yeah. In my mind, well, really, I mean, it's been a minute. Not to be TMI, but like it's been a minute.
Yeah.
It's been a month.
Yeah. That makes sense. I personally it's hard to navigate because I'll get a little restless.
We all do.
The Seaman Team Sixer in me gets a little restless.
Yeah. The Goon Beret in you.
Yeah. There's a sweetheart. Again, I've said this joke before on this show. I know I'm busting with the boys, but it's I'll even tell her just because one ride is broken down doesn't mean the whole theme park has to be shut down.
Amen.
All I need, I'm telling you, it ain't going to take long.
You're acting like I'm asking you to cut your hand off.
Yeah. I just need a little friction and a whisper in my ear and I'll be ready to go.
I truly am. I'm to the point of numbness now.
Yeah.
There was that 4-week stretch where I was waking up in the morning and I was
sun's out, guns out.
Dude, sun's out, guns out. You just kind of feel it. It's weird. And you're like, damn, I need it. And then after you get past that 4-week mark, now I'm kind of in this I've almost, what is it called where you've gone to a higher plane?
You transcended.
Yeah, you transcended outside of your body.
Literally Doctor Strange poked me and I came out and now I'm just was it Steve-O that was I didn't come for a year on
Maybe.
Bussin' with the Boys? I
think you might have said that.
And he was talking about how he his brain development was crazy from it. I kind of get it.
Yeah. it's a weird thing to navigate. Because again, it's like your needs. I know for a man, like when you're like, if you're the husband or the dad, whatever, and your brain, it tells us that we are secondary to what the wife needs.
Yeah.
Talking from my own personal experience, where it's like I would have these conversations in my head to where it's like, man, I want to like in a fun way express like what my needs are, because I do like, you know, we're all human beings. We all have our things, but you feel like you have to suppress or become secondary. So it's like trying to find those spaces to talk about it, even in a fun way. And if nothing even happens, I'm just using this thing as an example.
Yeah.
Because even when your wife's pregnant and a lot of the needs, and it's like, again, you try to make yourself secondary because you want everything to be good with wifey, or you want to stay strong. You want to do all these things that you tell yourself to do anything you can to make your wife feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And in turn, like internally, the domino effect is it could snowball a little bit, and you don't know it's snowballing until the snowball's at the bottom of the hill, or until you have a moment.
Dude, now.
And I know we were going off that example, but I'm talking about in anything.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I'm talking about you communicating things that you might want out. This is outside the bedroom. Things that you might be feeling, wanting to talk about your long day. And there's a part of you that if your wife's talking about it, or you kind of get a cold shoulder because there's a lot of hormonal things happening at the time. If you're like in that, I'll just say the PT6-ish mindset that we'll have, that dads will have, is to shell up or internalize.
I do that
like,
all
okay,
the
you
time.
don't want to hear from me.
Yeah.
And you kind of hold it in. You can eat it for a few days, but at a certain point it comes out and you'll lash. I don't know where I was going with that, but more so talking like all of these things are real things that happen.
Yes. And I'll pick up from that. Jill has gotten very good at knowing when I come home and I get on the couch and I don't say a word. And so sorry. And I like get horizontal. She instantly knows he has something that he wants to talk about, but he's not talking about it. And so she's done a good job of being able to identify that and kind of be like, how was your day? Did anything happen at the office? Anything fun? Or like anything kind of frustrating? Do you have a stressful day? No, not really. Like for the first like couple times that she
Are
asked
you
me.
subconsciously doing this? Or are you intentionally like, I'm going to listen? It doesn't feel like.
Subconsciously, absolutely. There is a part of me, because I'm just stewing on whatever I'm stewing on. So I'm not even picking up on the fact that I came in, kissed my wife, said hey, and then plopped on the couch and didn't say anything for 30 minutes. And if you know me and you're like, hey, Sherman hasn't said anything in an hour, 30 minutes, and I'm not sitting at my computer and editing, you would be like,
oh, 1,000%.
yo, what's going on with Sherm?
Yeah.
Like he's kind of quiet today.
Yeah.
So there's that. And then the other thing I was going to say is the signs are leaning towards some good stuff, dude. Some good stuff here in 2 weeks. Wifey's like, hey, what are you doing so far away from me in bed? Let's cuddle a little bit. God, it's been a minute since I've heard that. Because when she's pregnant, hey, that's too much pressure.
Uncomfortable.
Too much
Absolutely. It's like they'll have to move around every couple minutes because they're trying to get comfortable so they can fall asleep.
100%. And so I just naturally like haven't been doing that a whole lot lately. And now I'm hearing the like, are you going to cuddle with me or what? And I'm like, okay.
Oh, you talking about cuddles? Are we cuddling or are we cuddle?
It's like, okay. She had a glass of wine the other night, right before bed. I don't want to put too much out there, but that's a good sign for sure.
It fires me up for her because it's
That's a good sign.
Women go through postpartum, and it's such a transition because I know, like, just listening to my wife, you feel like you lose yourself because you have to care for this little child. And
Yes.
the mother nature that kicks in is like everything is about the child.
Yes.
Even if they're intentionally trying to be in the partnership, in the marriage and everything else. But it sounds like she's starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel a little bit.
Yes.
Because my wife she just gets so fired up. She'll step on the scale, losing weight, feeling better,
Yep.
feeling like they want to exercise, like getting back to what made them, because it's like you're carrying a kid for I mean, it's 9 months, but really, in reality, it's like 10 months they're carrying a kid.
Yeah.
Then you got the postpartum, all the hormones going on. It's pretty much a year's time since they've been their full self, and they like lose their identity. They gain another one that they love and appreciate and enjoy.
Yes.
But when they remember who they were before the kid and they start to feel it a little bit, oh, let's have a glass of wine. Hey, you're not cuddling me. You're a little far away. It's like they're coming back to life. So that fires me up.
Yeah, dude. It got me juiced. Like last night, she was actually having a shower wine, which that's a move.
Shower wine, just a glass of wine in the shower?
In the shower.
Are we talking?
Taking her time too. Long shower.
Yeah.
And then I came back in and she was putting on a little the tanning lotion. She's very excited for Taylor's today. We're filming this on Friday. Taylor's having like a little pool bash.
Yeah.
She's very excited for that. And I was like, oh, we're putting on a little tan stuff, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just kind of like feeling myself. I'm excited to like, get out of the house, and I'm like getting in front of the mirror and, just kind of doing my thing. And it's fun to see.
I love
it's exciting.
that.
It's awesome. PT6, dads everywhere. Huge news. It is I, Sherman, coming to you from Will Compton's seat to announce a merch drop today at bwtb.com. That's right, bwtb.com. We have brand new hoodies. You may have seen this hoodie on some of our thumbnails. It's available now. It says Dad across the front. Nice comfy pockets. On the sleeve, BWTB. It's got a great hood. Whether you're going to the game, taking the kiddos to the park, you're going to stay nice and warm this fall. And if you want some office decor, you want to rep the dads maybe at the office. Pennants, for the first time in Bussin' history, some For the Dads pennants. Guys, great quality. They're nice and thick. They got these nice little rings right here that you can hang it. Some say old Willie One Shelf would struggle with this. I say nay. He would be able to hang it because it's that easy. And these are actually manufactured here in the U.S. out of Buffalo, New York. These are coming from the Northeast. So make sure to check that out. We have these awesome pennants. We have this hoodie, all on bwtb.com. That dropped today. So click that link, guys.
We got to keep it under an hour.
We have to keep it under an hour. Can I read one more comment?
Dude,
because it's a good
100%. It's a PT6er.
It's a PT6er, and it's a Milk Team Sixer. This one comes from Anna Withrow. Her husband is a big fan of Bussin' with the Boys and now For the Dads. She said, as I am subscribed to both as well. My husband is the director of equipment for the Razorbacks. Our first daughter was born during fall camp. She's a week old. Good. She said, as Will knows, 9, arguably 10 years in the league, there's zero downtime during season. Needing advice to get through the trenches for the both of us. Love the pod. And she provided a great picture. I put it in our credits of Dad in his Woo Pig Suey stuff, and he's just passed out next to baby girl.
So is Dad a coach?
He's the director of equipment for the Razorbacks.
Ooh.
Unsung heroes.
Ooh.
Unsung
Oh,
hero.
yeah, buddy.
And
You think players and coaches and they put in work? Equipment managers, bro? Especially them GAs.
oh yeah,
But they're there all hours of the day.
and the Razorbacks aren't a 2 uniform team.
Right. And there's no like, I would imagine if you're a coach, and again, I don't know because I haven't been in the coaching world, but witnessing the coaches that I've had, like if there's a moment like kids, like you have a little bit more, not autonomy, but a little bit more control of your schedule. You're still putting in a shitload of hours.
Yeah.
But if you're an equipment manager, if you're these equipment guys, like there's no like say or any control. Like you're there. There's no asking. There's no.
Yes.
If you have a great head coach, maybe he'll give you some time off or work with you a little bit. But those equipment dudes are there all day long.
Even in
getting
high
the guys
school, I saw
prepped.
that.
Getting everything prepped.
Yeah.
Getting workout clothes prepped. Getting your practice stuff prepped. Dealing with all the sweat and the airing out the shoes and the shoulder pads and the helmet after practice. Getting all the loops and the laundry. They're doing laundry all night. Getting the laundry, getting that cycle through. Setting out their workout clothes for the next morning. Setting out their practice pads and shoes for the next day. Around and around and around.
Shout out my cousin George. He was an equipment manager. I think just 1 year at TCU.
Yeah.
But yeah, thinking about that now, I'm just like, oh my
They
God.
grind.
No wonder he did it for only a
Yeah.
year. And being a full-time student?
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you say
Psychotic hours.
Would you say that's arguably harder than being a student athlete? Being a student equipment manager?
Yeah. Why not? It's like you're
I didn't even think
putting
about
your
it like
energy and
that.
time into something. Some guys who are doing the equipment stuff, they might not necessarily wanting to be doing it.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming in their brain, it's like even more, it feels even more like work. Whereas being a student athlete, like there's a lot of shit you got to do because you're a student, you're going to school, you're getting
Yes.
all 12 hours, 12, 15 credited hours. And then you're also trying to pour into something that you could hopefully do one day as a profession. There's aspects that are fun, but it is a very like physically and mentally hard thing to do. But it's like if you're a student and you're also a full-time worker, like you're grinding your ass off.
And also, like some people want to do they do it because they want an end to front office stuff in
Yeah.
sports. There's a lot of people who do it, especially at D1 college, like all the guys at Tennessee, they do it because they fucking love the program.
Right.
So you're you don't get paid a lot. You're working insane. I had a buddy who did it. You work insane hours, but it's just because you love that team and you want to be a part of it in
Yeah.
some way. And you're not on the field. And a lot
Right.
of times you don't get the praise, but it's like that's a huge part of that operation.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you could sit here and we could do the whole comparison game, but it's like your hardest thing that you're doing is my hardest thing that I'm doing because you're pouring into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even with this stuff, it's like Chef grinds his dick off
He does.
to edit and do all the things. And not only that, but improve on the skills that he's working on and also try to find new creative ways. He's also trying to think like we are. Hey, Will and Sherm like this. We're thinking of we're doing our day to day. You're at home with the kid, like balancing work and life in my world where I'm not behind a computer editing all day. Like my heart is still hard, but it's like you're sitting here. It's like you're, I don't know. It's like, I think if you're somebody who grinds every day with work, with life, and you're trying to learn how to balance it all, like you're doing as hard a thing as everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
Well
Taking
said.
out compensation, taking out what's more physically grueling. You know what I mean? Because at the
Yes.
end of the day, you're constantly trying to challenge yourself to be better. And doing that is fucking hard.
Yeah. Because doing what Chef is doing now, for those like first 2 weeks, like really before we had Chef like pumping out this stuff with us,
Yeah.
I now am in my situation. I'm not having to do all that stuff, but now I'm in the situation I'm in. And to your exact point, I'm like, man, this is hard.
Dude.
It's not impossible, but it does have like its challenges. We kind of talked about that before the episode last week of just, you feel like you're so spread thin that you're letting everybody down.
Right.
But
That's why you got to be intentional.
Yeah.
It's like she was asking for advice with the head equipment manager, and they have a 1 week old.
Yeah. A 2-week-old, I guess.
Yeah. It's honestly, it's just make sure you guys are communicating. You guys are able to anticipate each other's schedules.
Yep.
If dad is away because he's grinding his dick off being an equipment manager, and that's the life that is chosen between you two, then it's dad needs to ask the question, what do you need from me throughout the day?
Yeah.
So he's not guessing. And wife needs to clearly communicate the expectations, the things that she would love and enjoy, with also the empathy of, okay, I might not be able to reach him here. I might not be able to reach him at this point. Dad needs to think the same way. You guys just need to be on the exact same page. So that way you guys can anticipate what each other needs. And then you just got to know that this structure that we're putting together, where are the pain points? When is it going to be hard? And life is just going to be hard.
And knowing the busy season.
Right.
Like being great by her already identifying. I mean, obviously football season's the busy season for
Right.
her. But she's like, hey, this is going to be hard for both of us. She did use us. Like, what is some advice for us?
Yeah.
And also he's
Because dad has to know that when he's working and thinking in his brain, because here's what dads or males will do, especially coming from the generations before us, is we justify us working. We're wanting to put food on the table. We want to be the protector, the provider, all of these things to provide security at home. So then when a dust up happens at home verbally, it's like dad's defending what he does all day long. Mom's defending what she does. It's like, no, you got to get that shit out of the equation. it's you guys got to both know that you're pouring in an insane amount of value for the family.
Yeah.
As long as you two are on the same page, that is what matters. Dad has to know, hey, I'm at work, sweetheart. You got to tell me what you need from me. Dad also has to be super curious and intentional. Hey, what do you need?
Yes.
As well. So it all goes both ways, bro. It's not about staying strong for each other. It's about just staying fucking connected.
Curious is a great word. And that's a great bit of advice. That little text that I don't remember every single day to send, but when I do send to Jill of, hey, I'm thinking about lunch. Have you eaten yet? Blah, blah, blah. No, and I'm starving. I would love to get lunch.
Right.
Just that, like, hey, I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about your needs. Because she's nap trapped at home with little Scarlett.
1000%. And then if wife's like, hey, could you just respond? It's like, yo, I'm at work. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. No, Dad, you also got to be empathizing and being conscious of what mom's going through at home. Because think about any dad who spent a weekend or days where they're with the kiddo by themselves. Like, it's like if you're talking to your wife, wondering what's going on and nobody's like checking in or tapping into you, it's just like, oh, people think I'm just watching the kiddos. Like, I just got some easy work because I'm just chilling at home with the kids. Like, no, those parents that have kids know that shit is a grind.
Yeah.
And mom's not getting out of the house, especially if you got a young one. You got a young one in those first few months, like you're at home most of the time.
2 weeks. I mean, that is every 3 hours on the dot.
On the dot.
That little girl or boy is going to be hungry and is going to let you.
Yeah. Milking, pumping. Even if you're not doing that, the hormone, everything that's going on, your entire mind is around the life of this little being at all times. And there's no deviating because you are the vessel that this kid comes from.
Yes.
You can't just leave the kid on his own at all. Like, they need constant nurturing and attention. You hope you get a great amount of 3 hours whenever you have those 3-hour breaks, but you're tied to having to do it.
And if you do lay them down and they snuggle me and they do fall asleep, you're like, oh my God. Because otherwise it's only right there on mom or right there on dad that they'll even get sleep.
Yeah. And the dads that do work grueling hours, that when you do come home, you should, in your mind, you just got to think when that garage door opens up, all right, I'm about to go in. Good. How can I take whatever load is going on from my wife?
Yeah.
So she knows I can trust this dude to kind of operate on himself, to operate by himself. Because even when mom hands the baby over, it's like, they know everything they want to do in their brain and they're trying to trust that you can do the same so they can actually remove themselves and just go do whatever they need to do. If you want to go do laundry, you want to go take a walk, you want to go get a coffee, you want to go do X, Y, and Z, have the freedom knowing dad's back home, he's a PT sixer. I don't have to worry about it.
That would be, to the director of equipment of Arkansas, that would be my biggest piece of advice, is know when you get home, because that's so true. Jill has her checklist because she loves keeping a tidy house, dude. That is her love
Charles
language.
the same way.
She wants a
not as much mine, but that's Charles.
Not as much mine at all.
Yeah.
But Jill wants a happy home. She wants a home that smells good, looks good. Is
counters
cozy.
are cleaned off.
Yes. Candles are lit. And so just know, director of equipment, I don't know his name. I know his wife's name. But when you come home, your wife probably has that checklist in her head, exactly like you said. Mm-hmm. And when you take baby, that frees her to then all this stuff that's been sitting on her head all day that she couldn't do because she was trying to hold baby. Now she has the freedom to go do it. The amount of pressure that is going to come off of her when you allow her to operate in what she wants to get done, dude, is going to be great for both of you guys. Not only her, but you as well. Because then you're going to be able to really sit there and enjoy the moment together once she has knocked out her list.
And if you have to ask a question, okay, when do I do this or what do I do here? Just simply, this is a little dad hack. Switch the what or when, why, where, whatever with remind me. Hey, remind me the time she last ate, because you should know the every 3 hour mark if you have a newborn.
Yeah.
Remind me the last time she ate versus, hey, when does she need to eat again? Or, hey, remind me what she had for lunch. Hey, before I go check the fridge, remind me what we have in there for potential dinner. So that way, it's just like they're reminding. It's not, hey, what do I need to do? And they're just thinking, man, I wish you knew just a little bit more.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, this is good. This little back and forth.
I like to envision Papa Team Sixer sitting at the TV. oh, don't forget this one.
Yes.
Then somebody says it like, yes. That too.
You just went like 4 for 4 on stuff that, because I mean, Scarlett is 6 weeks, but she's not that far ahead of a 2-week-old.
Again, we're not experts.
We're not experts, but everything that you're hitting on, I'm like, God, I wish I knew that at the beginning because it's so true. And Jill and I have had those conversations of like, if you're at home and Will Compton texted you at 9 p.m., do you know how fast you would reply to that text? Because it's work. It's work. This might be important. That's my boss.
Yeah, bro.
Like, I got to answer that, but I'm on home time.
And gentlemen, these conversations come about like what this situation or hypothetical
Yes.
that Sherm's talking about. These conversations come up when it's getting toward the breaking point.
Yes.
Because as men, we don't know until it's being said to us. And then we're just thinking, if you'd have just told me, but it's like, listen, this is just some game to be aware of. So you don't get to when you ask too many when do I do this? How do I do this? Because in time, in a couple weeks time, when it gets to the breaking point, you guys are having a big conversation. That's when those things are coming up. It's like, sweetheart, when you ask me, what do I do this? When do I do that? And your wife's kind of giving you a talking to a little bit. That's when it's starting to click a little bit in your mind that she's putting you in her shoes. But now it's gotten so far to where your guard might be up and you might be a little defensive to where you don't want to handle the conversation that well.
Yes.
These are things to just be aware of before they happen.
And be willing to have an open mind that when Jill does bring up the great point of if Will did text me at 9 o'clock.
Because that's a good one.
About something important, I would want to reply very quickly because I want to show Will I'm on top of it. I care. I'm a good employee. I'm not lazy. His time is important to me. He took the time to text me. I'll text him back. And she goes, flip that. You're at work. I text you something important. And not that she's wanting like
your wife's texting you, not your boss.
Yeah.
Is your marriage important? Is getting back to the family important? Are you having the same urgency that tells her, I'm got
lazy,
it?
I care.
Yes.
And she,
well said,
and
bro.
she's not like, I want to text back in 5 minutes. Blah, blah, blah. She knows I'm busy.
Yeah.
But if I did ghost her like all day, she would feel some type of way.
Right.
Just like you would if you texted me something important and I ghosted you for like 12, 18 hours. Like you're kind of be like, yo, sure. Question, like knowing you'd probably just like emphasize it.
Yeah.
Be like,
you're spot on.
Hey, I'm here.
You're spot on because it'll be the same thing. Like Charles texts me something, don't respond until I get home. She's like, I texted you.
Yeah.
She's like, if this would have been so and so. That's a great point.
Great question by the wife.
Yeah.
Great question.
I'll great question by the wife. I have listen, I know we got to keep it under an hour, so I have 3 more little quick comments that I can rattle off.
Go ahead.
And then we can get into the meat and potatoes of the episode.
Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
Hey, cheers.
Cheers.
Shout out Anna.
This one's from Kevin Jack 7753. Baby boy due in 4 weeks. I needed this episode for football talk. Chin strap on. About to head into the trenches. Let's go, boys. Nick C96 got my girl dad hat on at the beach with my 3-year-old. Rocked PT6 shirt last night. We up. Sled dog out.
Ooh, sled dog.
Noah Earl Jackson PT6 just got my shirt. I'll be tagging the boys in 2 weeks when my baby girl gets here. Guys, if you want to support the boys, you want to rock Papa Team 6 merch or For the Dads merch, bwtb.com. That is where you get the merch. That's how you can tag us. That is how you can share. That is how you can wear the merch proud, knowing that you're a PT6er.
And what do you have on top of your head right there, Will?
A hat. Sherman, why do you ask?
I believe one of our new hats.
Yes. The black and white For the Dad's hat. Little patch up top. This is a newer hat. We have them in this color. They've been sitting in that color. We have them also in the black and white. And you were saying...
I'm wearing a visor right now. We also have a same visor over here with different color scheme.
So funny, the visors.
On the inside, they got the little teddy bears standing up.
Oh, no.
And the little For the Dads patch on the inside, too.
I love that.
So any PT6 sickos that like,
You're a visor guy.
I'm a huge visor guy.
Like me, I don't think I'd be wearing that.
And
I'd wear it for Papa Team 6.
I'd wear it for Papa Team 6.
That's not my style.
And I put the feelers out there. G, our head of merch, was like, hey, put a tweet out. Just see
And you had enough sickos that wanted a few?
There were some sickos, dude. There was some sick. I think we had like 9 or 10 like definite like, yo, that's gas. But one sicko filmed his desk. He had like 9 golf visors. He was like, I'll add it to the collection. But this exact same logo, we will also be putting on a hat. Chef off camera is actually wearing said hat. We want to tease that at a later time.
Yep.
We want to tease it at a later time. But Chef looks good.
It's a great hat.
Chef looks good.
And it's a great hat for Seaman Team Sixers. They're
Just take a photo of Chef right now so that way you can just shoot him the photo to put in during the episode. And this hat is badass. This one is one that maybe you're not a father yet and you're about the brand, but it's got the little, you guys see the photo, the little bear with the whiskey with the cigar in his mouth.
This
and again,
exact emblem.
yeah, that exact emblem that Sherm's wearing.
We'll tease it. We're going to do a different color than the one I'm wearing right now.
I do like that color.
We can also do this color, but we have.
Well, as long as I can just have that one off your head.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I'll just fuck with you.
Do you like the green? Just really quick.
I like the green. I'm like, I love the colors,
too.
like fall colors, earthy colors.
Yeah. I like the green too. Can we do the green and the other 2 colors that you were
That's
teasing?
what I think this hat's good enough to where we can do a couple different colors.
White's going to be badass.
The white and
White
then the
is for
black.
sure going to be badass, and it's more universal.
Yeah.
Just a couple more. So the social media, I know every week we talk about YouTube comments, but
Please
again,
go
just to
ahead.
not leave out the social media people out there.
Yep.
Nick Giles, number one shout out you being a new father, brother.
yes.
Nick Giles, he said, and I shared this comment. Thanks, Will. The pod has been amazing to listen to. The whole family listens now. And thank you for the honesty about situations you wish you handled better. I know it makes all of us dads feel normalized when we do the same. Love and appreciate you, boys. And then another one from Wes, W_Murray21. You saw the x-ray?
Yes.
Broke my toe on night duty tripping over my wife's shoes. Good.
Yes.
And see, that's one, again, I used the bookmark because I hadn't engaged with it yet. So he's probably wondering, like, damn, the boys see this? You do a great job responding to everybody.
Dude, I DM'd him and he said, best part was, he said, wife told me to stop faking it and get our daughter to sleep. So in true PT6 fashion,
Yes.
I got her back to sleep, taped my toe to the other one, and then got some sleep. Have to go back next week or so to get a pin put in.
Oh, my God.
Let's go, Wes.
Yeah, let's go. I love that. The x-ray. Oh, I love to think about, too, when he just wanted to show the wife the x-ray, and he's just like,
Hey, quit faking it. What are you doing?
yeah. Hey, Wes, what'd you say to her? What'd you call her? Bitch, I broke my toe.
PT6. We interrupt this episode to bring you Liquid IV. Earlier in the episode, we were just talking about our beach chair comment where Dad was saying good as he was encountering all the things we encounter in the last bits of summer, going through the suck. What's going to help you stay hydrated in the heat? What's going to help you feel comfortable when you're on the beach, having to buy that beach chair that you're never going to use again? It's Liquid IV. Guys, just 1 stick and 16 ounces of water hydrates better than water alone. Liquid IV has 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink and has 8 essential vitamins and nutrients. Always non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, and soy-free. Savor the last bits of summer with Liquid IV. Tear, pour, and live more. Go to liquidiv.com and get 20% off your first order with code BUSSIN at checkout. That's 20% off your first order with code BUSSIN at liquidiv.com. Back to the episode. Hey, Chef, wait, you were going to say something earlier, too.
Yeah, you guys
What's
mind
up?
if I read a comment real quick? I know we're pressed for time.
Yes.
You got to keep it under an hour,
Well,
Chef.
Under an hour,
I know,
under
we're,
an
gotta keep it
hour.
we're
under an
running
hour,
really
Chef.
good right now. I'll be really quick here. This is from YouTube. I saw this.
By the way, people listening, this is Chef Jack, captain of Seaman Team 6.
I wear that honor proudly. This is Forrest Dobbs, 1931. Cap Jack. Man, I think I might have been one of the people you grabbed after Austin P. LMAO season ticket holder since 2019. So this is a throwback to last week where I talked about probably one of my most embarrassing moments as a Tennessee Volunteer fan. Go
Yeah.
Vols. Where we were leaving Neyland Stadium and I was coming to grips that Joe Milton was not a Heisman hopeful and that we might be regressing from the year prior with Hendon Hooker, where we had an awesome offense. And
Tell everybody what you were telling me that your girlfriend was.
Yeah.
Was how she was breaking it down.
so I called my wonderful girlfriend Alex after, who was with me. That's
Still with you.
still with me. Oh yeah, sorry.
Thank you, Alex.
Basically, I was like, well, I told the story and I kind of said, the gist of what we said on the episode. She goes, baby, it was way fucking worse than that. She was like, you were grabbing 70-year-old men and screaming, what the fuck are we doing? As I was leaving Neyland. And yeah, so Forrest, I want to give you a sincere apology. I'm a passionate fan. That is unacceptable.
I love the fact too that Forrest is listening to For the Dads, and he's like, I think
He's going. Wait a
that's
second.
some fucking kid that grabbed my ass.
I think I might, Forrest, it's unmistakable if it was me, because you couldn't miss me if you tried. It was like, I think we left like a couple minutes in the fourth quarter left. It was, awesome P. Beginning of the year, we're trying to walk back. But yeah, I
think what
apologize.
we should do, this will be an extra step, but we get a shirt. You link up with Forrest.
Yeah.
You get his information, what size. You get a shirt shipped here, so that way you can personally ship.
That's very nice.
So you can personally ship something to him with a note
Yeah.
that just says, "My bad, Forrest."
Forrest,
I'm sorry, Forrest.
You know what we can do
Go
too?
Bulls.
He's a season ticket holder. I will be in Knoxville for the Georgia game. I will get your contact if you guys. I'm sure if you're a season ticket holder, you have your tailgate in G10 or something like that. If so, please let me know. I will swing by, personally deliver with the
Need the
formal
photo.
apology.
Photo
and we'll
too.
take a photo too. If
Yo.
if you're up for it, I'll reach out to you.
That's the general of Seaman Team 6 right there.
Yeah.
I don't want to air dirty laundry, and I know that we're trying to keep it under an hour, but do you want to share that story that you remembered about said girlfriend, that y'all are matching each other's energy?
Yeah. So also to my Alex's credit, she told me
Shout
about
out
a story.
Alex.
Yeah, shout out Alex.
We love Alex.
Love you, Alex.
Because she goes, well, don't forget that I've had my moments too. Because I was like, that's so embarrassing. She, last year I brought her. We came back to Nashville for Tennessee was playing Arkansas, and that's the same weekend Vanderbilt was playing Alabama, and Vandy upset Alabama, and we were at the tavern in Midtown eating. We could hear the stadium, and so we watched the fourth quarter in the Red Door Saloon in Midtown. Shout out. And Vandy won, and I'm not one to always root on Vandy. Shout out Cade McConnell, XL,
Shout out the boy Cade
which
McConnell. We
I
love
might
and
have
miss
to
you,
root for
brother.
them now. But we were pumped because Bama lost, and I was like, "Oh, this is so great! We're gonna kick the shit out of Arkansas." And Alabama just lost, and then we lost to Arkansas, and we're sitting in that bar. That's a Vandy bar. It's a Vandy student bar.
Yeah.
And people are coming back, and they're starting to filter in, and they're hammered, and people are starting to say stuff to us because we're in all orange. And finally, this dude, I forgot what the exact words were, came up and said some, and my girlfriend looked over and said, "You better shut the fuck up before I kick your fucking ass." And in that moment, the pride built up inside me. But also I'm going, oh shit. Now I call an Uber when we get out. I'm like, hey baby, we got to go, getting her out of there. And we're both passionate fans. So
I wish they could have seen his face.
I know.
When they said that.
He
Bro,
gotta have
the balls don't
he
play.
tells those stories and he's like, we're passionate fans. I know. You could just tell deep in his soul.
The balls don't play.
The balls don't play.
To quote Chef, don't start with that shit.
Yeah, hey, don't start with that shit. Man.
also, she probably didn't. I don't know if an F-bomb was in there. I don't want to speak for her, but
Of course.
I'm going to hear that.
That's quote graphic. Shut the fuck up before I beat your ass.
From Lovely
I
Woman.
was-
Yeah. Crack a cold one. Survival kit. Dad hack. Hotline. Lesson. My crack a cold one is simply going to be Rue going to school. Very emotional week for your boy this week.
Back to school.
Back to school. That's why we have these school supplies here. A little bit of coffee, not to shout out Paren, but no free shout outs to Paren. Got a nice little coconut cloud Americano that I enjoy and stood in line for a pretty long time.
Shout out Chef on the decor.
The decor chef. We got the back to school supplies, but it was a first time to school week for your boy.
Yeah.
And Rue went to school on Wednesday and dropping her off. And it's a very weirdly happy, sad stage.
Yeah.
Because, and there's also, just to give you guys some more context on it being like an emotional week, the day she went to school for the first time was also, it would have been my mom's 61st birthday.
You're kidding.
Yeah. Yeah. So had all the feels going on.
What a day.
Was fired up because Rue was so excited to go to school. And dude, it's like we're sitting there prefacing. She goes to like where it's like there's 3 to 5 year olds. So she's in this classroom. It's kind of like a pre-K type primary school, and prepping her to go to school because the teachers and stuff are telling us that we can't get out of the car to like hug her, kiss her, tell her goodbye because you got to keep the line going. I'm now in the school lines and experiencing that for the first time, but we can't get out of the car. So 2 days prior, we're running her through, Dada's running her through on a very like calm level. I don't want it to come off like sad, like, hey, when we go there, you won't be able to hug mom and dada. I'm more just telling her, hey, now when we go to school, here's how it's going to go down. We're going to give you hugs and kisses before we get in the car. Yeah. And then whenever we arrive, we'll give you 3 squeezes. I love you in the back before you get out. Yeah. Before you get, Jack. Okay. The door almost slammed coming in here. Give you 1, 2, 3 squeezes before you get out. Teacher is going to get you, unbuckle you and get you out. And then when she pulls you out, we'll have the windows down and we'll just do hug, kiss, hug, kiss. And then, say bye. Yeah. And we're prefacing her for that for like a couple days just to get her ready because we don't know if she's going to cry. We don't know if she's going to be sad. We don't know if we're going to be sad. And we pull up, dude, and she's excited. And then when the teacher opens the door, you can tell her shyness and nerves are kind of kicking in a little bit. Like as she's getting unbuckled, the teacher's trying to engage with her. And we're giving her the squeezes. Rue gets out and the teacher says like, we're going to go on a little walk today. Or the kids don't know it, but we're going to get to do X, Y, and Z today. And Rue kind of lights up, starts talking to her. Rue gets out of the car and is like, bye, mama, dada, hug, go be great today. And then ends up walking, bro. And I'm watching her walk down the sidewalk going into school and water fills my eyes because it's just like, I don't know. Like in my brain, it's like now that she starts the chapter of school, even though it's not like technically real school. Like they play a lot, they do all these different things. But it's like this chapter, this phase goes until the end of high school, the end of college.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, now.
Now. Like, for the rest of time. And just watching her handle herself, shy, a little reserved, but confident once she got out and going to class. Because we start rolling off and then we end up breaking, kind of like looking back because we hear a kid screaming. I thought it was Rue for a second. No. You hear a kid screaming. The teacher's like, got him, like kind of halfway out of the car. They're like hanging on. No. And these are probably moments for parents that you're just like, you hope that they handle it well. Yeah. You're also sad because it's like, is she going to feel alone when she's in there? Is she going to end up telling the teacher, like, I miss mama and dad? And you just think of them being alone, afraid, not knowing what to do. Like, these are the internal battles I feel like the parents deal with. And you think of these situations, even though it's like not reality, then you flip like, oh, they're going to crush, they're going to do this and that. And then we get home. Charles was sobbing in the car. I'm like, you all right, sweetheart? Give her a hug. I'm like, don't worry. I have some tears in my eyes too. She looks over. I got water filling the eyes. And it's just cool because you're excited, but you're also sad because they're just growing up. Yeah. And Rue saw mom teared up before she got out of the car. She said, why are you sad, mama? And I'm like, hey, sweetheart, we gotta be hyped. We don't want her to be nervous at all. And I'm like, hey, sweetheart, every Pizza Friday when we drive and go get pizza and come back. And I said a couple times how it makes me happy and sad that you're growing up. And she, when we're in the car, she will just say out loud, Dad, you sad? I'm like, why would I be sad? She's like, because I'm growing up. I'm like, yeah, Dad is both happy and sad because you're growing up, but I want you to stay my little girl forever. So I'm going back to her and just like, oh, mama's sad, but she's also really happy because this is like, you're going to school. So you're just growing up. You're becoming such a big girl and all this stuff. But Charles sobbing a little bit. I'm crying a little bit. And you just kind of have that moment. You drive home. We got Scotty, our 9-month-old, in the car seat. We take her out and go inside. And I'm getting ready to go to the shop. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll go into work. It's like eerily quiet
Yeah.
Because Rue's just, you got a little toddler, like they're on 10 the whole time. They want to play. They want you to watch them. They want your attention. They want all these things. Now it's just Scotty kind of crawling around on the carpet and you're kind of just sitting there.
Well, Rue's a confident toddler too.
Yeah. Rue's a confident toddler and you're,
she commands the space.
yeah, but it's just, it's weirdly quiet. And it's like, man, this is how it goes. And then I think in my brain, this is how you start thinking about having another kid to fill the space. You know what I mean?
Yes, I know.
I don't know how to explain it, but it was a very, it was an emotional week for your boy. And I just thought it was really cool that there was like coincidentally, it was also it would have been my mom's 61st birthday.
And your mom was a teacher, correct?
My mom was a teacher.
That's even more, when you first said that, I was like, that's even more just the universe, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
My mom was a teacher and then was a principal for a Catholic school, St. Rose in DeSoto. Yeah. My mom was a beast, dude. I obviously always get sad thinking about her. But she was awesome. She would have been so obsessed with Rue.
Yeah. I want to say this to you because I love you. She'd be really proud of you.
Don't you? Hey.
I know.
Hey.
I know.
Come on now. I was just doing a good job talking about her being a beast. And I don't want these, if you've watched Bussin' with the Boys, you know how emotional it makes me talking about my mom. Yeah. But I feel the same. I feel the exact same sentiment, bro. I do.
Let's go, dude. I was crying last night. I was looking at.
I kind of see some water in your eyes right now.
Yeah, dude. Because you're a good guy. You're a good guy.
Yeah, I love you, bro.
Yeah, I was looking at pictures of Scarlett last night. I started crying. She's so much bigger. I'm like, dude, what the hell?
I know, man.
I was looking at pictures of her in her first week, and she's like this little thing. And now she's got cheeks and like a double chin. I'm like, what happened? I'm like you said, the crying, dude. The crying's totally different. She was... everything that you keep on saying on this podcast keeps...
Mike.
Sorry. Everything that you keep on saying on this podcast keeps coming true. Of just those cries in the first week are... way up here, and now it's like, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, she's like growing so fast. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think it stops either. My dad was emotional last weekend. I don't want to air out old John, but I just came back.
I love hearing that.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the context is. So again, if you don't want to air out John, that's fine. But I personally, I love it because there'll be a lot of times where I speak on things where there's some things I wish, looking back, that I want to be better than what my dad was. And we always have long conversations now. Mm-hmm. And when I did the retirement podcast and he did a little video at the end, he's like talking through stuff and things that kind of make him emotional. But I love the masculine energy that feels their emotions and thinks about things that they wish they would have done differently, but they feel it so much that your guys' connection and your relationship it gets even better as you get older.
100%.
And they wish they would have been more intentional like when you're younger, because it was a different era back then.
Yeah.
But now it's like, it gets better.
Yeah. He's awesome. And he's a good, he won't mind me talking about it because he's proud. I came back home for the summer. Parents are letting me stay with him while I kind of get on my feet. And Grant, my little brother, he's in college. And my dad was Grant went back to school. And my dad was like, they never thought that there'd be a time again after Grant left that we would all be home for an extended period, all under one roof. And he was just like, one of those things where it was a good time. And he was just like, come to terms with that's probably the last time that will ever happen for real. And he was just really glad that we had that time for the summer all together. And he was getting choked up over the phone while he was moving my little brother in. But he's,
that fires me up.
Yeah, man. He's a beast. You guys got to meet him soon.
Yes.
A little shout out to you being a work dad as well as a dad at home. This guy came in this morning on a Friday. We were wishing each other happy Friday. And he said, I got my first big boy check this week. First big boy check.
Thank you,
he
Will.
said, and man, it feels good.
Let's go, man.
I'm not even his boss per se, and I was just fired up, dude. Just seeing that smile and just like, oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Smell the flowers, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Smell the flowers. I love that convo that you had with your dad too. And I love that he broke down a little bit. We need more breaking down.
We need more
fatherhood.
breaking down. my crack a cold one, I'll make this super quick. Auburn trip went great. Sherman, did she wear the bow? Yeah, she wore the bow.
Did you take any pictures? Just you and Scarlett.
I maybe took a picture with Scarlett so that if Baylor beats Auburn, we're right there in front of Jordan Hare. And I said, good thing my girl's got her Auburn stuff on with her daddy from Baylor. Baylor's daddy.
Nice thinking. Nice spin zone.
And I'll work the caption. But I'm posing there with her. We're in front of Jordan.
Put the Auburn logo on her, Baylor on you.
Oh, yeah.
Scarlett took her first L today. Scarlett took her first life L.
Took the first L. Oh, I already sent it to y'all. Her screaming in the Auburn dress.
Yeah.
That was phenomenal.
That's all you needed.
She hated the Auburn dress, and she legit had a blowout after the graduation ceremony. To where I was so happy. I go, honey, I think this calls for an outfit change. Threw that thing into those little trash bags that you carry around. Was so quick to throw that thing away.
And I love too that your mindset as a father was she's screaming because she hates the Auburn dress, and she had a blowout because she wanted an outfit change.
She wanted an outfit change. Good.
Yeah, good.
It really was a good. I was so proud.
Oh, well, you should push it out. Let it run down your leg. Get it all over your clothes. Good.
But yeah, the whole crack of cold one. I don't know why I'm leaning back so much today. Was just being around family. We have a ton of family in Fort Worth. Jill has 26 first cousins. I have 16 first cousins. It's crazy.
16?
16. I thought I had a big family. Jill's got 26. It's nutso. And so we here in Nashville, we're just not around that family. And we got to be around a lot of them in Auburn. And man, it was so much fun. Just like how much we were passing around Scarlett and just Scarlett's being held by everybody. And
yeah.
It felt like a vacation to some extent because it's like we're getting to be around Scarlett and like live life and do normal things. But I'm literally like in a restaurant with a cup like in my hand. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not holding Scarlett. I'm looking over at Jill. She's eating her dinner. I was like, this is crazy. And I look across the table and Aunt Linda's bouncing Scarlett and no. And Scarlett's, just sitting there loving it. I was like, oh man, I miss family, but these moments are great.
Yeah.
So that's
I need another separate crack a cold one is just family and family members helping out to where both you and the wife aren't holding the baby.
Yeah.
Enjoying the moment.
Yes.
Seeing your family enjoy the moment.
Yep.
Like, oh, can I hold it? Absolutely.
I go, Linda, do you want to give her back? She goes, never. I said, that, you go, girl.
I would be holding, when we're at the 4th of July, I'd be holding Scotty and I'd kind of like, I'd find Caitlin. And I'd just look at Caitlin. I'd say, hey, Caitlin. I said, pass Scotty
Who's
off.
Caitlin to you?
Caitlin is my brother Cody's girlfriend.
Okay. Shout out Caitlin.
Yeah, shout out Caitlin. Shout out Caitlin. Or just anybody like, yeah, I haven't seen you hold her yet.
She looks pretty cute.
Yeah. She's kind of fun. Here you go. I'm going to go get a beer. Shout out Bud Light.
Shout out Bud Light.
Shout out Bud Light.
Shout out Papa Team 6.
Dad loss. Not cleaning up the area and putting clothes in the laundry. So I had a moment the other night where Scotty, listen, people are starting to understand the lore of Scottzilla a little bit. I posted a couple videos on my Instagram.
It's real.
She's all over the place. Kid, hey, Scotty, no. And she'll look at me and kind of give me this little evil grin where you just know she's going to be trouble one day.
Yeah.
And she like looks over and grins and then like army crawls faster.
And that little toe's just digging.
That little buddy, we got to put socks on her because she's got blisters on her.
She does.
She's got blisters like on her feet from how she just repetition after rep.
She's digging into you keep on pulling her back and she's like, all right, good.
Yeah, loves that plant just over and over. She's crawling back to the plant. Anytime it's hard to beat somebody that refuses to quit.
Yeah.
You realize she's not going to quit. You got to pick her up and move her somewhere else. But anyway, so the other night, I'm changing her into her pajamas. And Scotty, again, she's a mover. I'm talking head bridge. She's rolling over to the side, and I got her. I'm like, Scotty, no. To where I got to like hold her down to where she starts getting a little upset. Like, you are not moving. Then the minute I grab the lady again to try and hurry up and wipe and change her diaper, she's moving to the point to where I'm wiping her, and let's say I'm holding her like this. I'm wiping her and she's turning that way to where I'm holding her like this to where she's neck bridging up so much to where I got to keep going with her. She's just upside down as I'm wiping her, trying to get to where she would kind of back roll over onto her stomach is how much she's bridging.
Yes.
To where I have to, once I'm done wiping her, I have to pick her up and grab her neck to where I can lay her back down on her back. Like,
so she's almost doing a full scorpion.
Yes, a full scorpion.
Yeah.
She's a little psycho, bro. And that's like the changing routine with her a little bit. She had a great one this morning where she kind of laid there and I was just encouraging her. That's how we do. That is how we change a diaper, kid. That is how we do it.
That's clinical.
Yeah, that's clinic tape, right? That's coaching tape right there. When I cut up some pieces together, that's going to be part of the film. That's
when I'm showing an 8-month-old how diaper changes go.
Yeah. One day when I'm a coach and I'm going over the A gap, your clip's just going to cut in. This is how you keep a steady. This is how you stay poised, stay calm, and let the game come to you.
Dirty diaper just shoots up on screen. The full room of football players. Whoa.
Yeah. But anytime I take her clothes off, I throw them on just her little sofa.
Yes.
Throw them on her little sofa. Because, I'm a guy. I'm thinking maybe we will wear this again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like we do when we take our clothes off, put a little pile by the side of the bed. Might wear these socks, might wear these shorts, might wear this shirt again tomorrow or sometime this week.
Yeah.
So I tossed him on the sofa. Scotty was, in Scottzilla mode. So I left the diaper on, like I strapped it up, but left it. I didn't put it in the trash can.
Yep.
Clothes on the sofa. I go to sit down, get her in her sleep sack. She's having milk. We're having a good time. Charo and Rue come in because Rue always wants to give Scotty a hug and a kiss goodnight.
Yeah.
And here's where the loss comes in. Obviously, I haven't set it up. I didn't clean up my mess.
Yeah.
I got the laundry on the sofa. I got the diaper on the thing. And Charles like, I see you forgot to put the diaper in the pail again. It's 2 feet away. 2 feet away. We got a diaper pail, right? Yeah, sweetheart. I know we got, I'm kind of chuckling. I'm like, God. She was in Scottzilla mode. And she's like, just right here. Did you put the butt balm on her? Yeah, I'll put the butt balm on her. Well, let's get you just a reminder. The diaper pail, it's right there. All you gotta do is reach over. It's right there. And Rue's little candy ass.
She joined Team Mom.
She joined Team Mom. Because then Charles goes, I see you, your favorite thing to do, leave Scotty's clothes on the sofa. I don't know if she's going to wear them again tomorrow, sweetheart. And then Rue's little candy ass, Dad, you got to put Scotty's laundry away. Walks in the closet, gets Scotty's laundry, goes in the closet, puts it in the hamper. And then Rue goes, Dad, the hamper is in the closet. Like, I know, sweetheart. Rue grabs the hamper and slides it out of the closet and says, this the hamper right here, Dad. You got to put the laundry in the hamper. I'm thinking, hey, can you guys let Scotty have her milk and go to sleep? I don't need both of you up my ass right now.
Yeah, guess who bought that hamper? Guess who knows where it is because he bought it and put it there.
Yeah. But Rue was on my ass. Char's joking with me. She's on my ass. And then Rue's over here putting on a clean. Hey, Dad, here's the hamper. You got to put it in the hamper. I got you.
And this is why we talk about it. This is not a myth. We are not conspiracy theorists. A man can become outnumbered. It's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
Why is Will so quiet at the party? They won't ask that, though.
Yeah.
They won't be asking that.
What happened? You used to have so much charisma. I had 3 girls. 3 daughters.
The hamper's in the closet. It's in the closet. Put it away.
Hey, Will, what you up to? The hamper's in the closet. What? Nothing.
2 feet away. Diaper in the 2 feet away. Okay. I don't have a dad loss this week, and I don't have a motherfuck.
That's good.
I have a new segment. I'll keep it quick, under an hour.
Under an hour.
This new segment is called The Trenches. It is where a dad loss then turns into a dad win, a crack a cold one.
Where a loss meets the win.
Where a loss meets the win. So if it's not a true definitive loss or a true definitive win, it is now The Trenches. Do we like it?
Love it.
Love it. Okay.
Yeah, love it.
Good. My trenches, very first trenches to kick us off. I was actually tweeting about this last night. I sent you a video.
Yes.
Scarlett
I hit the RT. I hit the retweet.
That makes sense.
Love the PT6 when they're out there retweeting. Just throwing it out there.
That makes sense. Because I saw it got like 100 likes. I was like, oh, that's a lot for a selfie video with my baby. I did not realize that you retweeted it.
I got to get out in front of Papa Team 6.
We got to. Yeah, Scarlett couldn't poop. It had been 24 hours. Dad took her on a walk. That's also, I'll segue that to save time. That's my dad hack evening walks. Just put her in that little wild bird harness. She passed out. And I'm like, man, what is the game plan going in tonight to get this little thing to poop? She didn't poop all night. She's fussing, not sleeping well, crying constantly. Jill had a day with her yesterday. Ooh. Shout out Jill. She put up
Love you, Jill.
Love you, Jill. She put up with Scarlett like having this poop up in her for probably like 18 straight hours of just like trying to figure it out. Burping her, all the stuff, doing the legs, pushing in and out. I did the evening walk. We thought her being vertical and kind of moving and stuff, that would help. Nothing was helping. This morning, I finally get her for her 7 o'clock feed. And I put that bottle in, dude. And oh my God, 7 of them. 7 of them. Just, it's like a subwoofer. I don't know how to describe it other than your hands on a subwoofer.
Yeah.
And I was so proud, dude, because it's not like in that moment, like you want the poop so bad. So you're just like, good. Oh, good job, Scarlett. Good girl. Good girl. And then we get her out of her sleep sack and I see on her onesie the brown stain already on the back. And I'm like, good job. I truly was like, good, because I knew that she got it all out of there. Dude, we opened up that diaper. Holy. Good. I thought I knew what a dirty diaper was. There wasn't a single patch of white going the full length. The whole thing painted, like with a paint roller. It was awesome.
I love that.
So that was the trenches.
Great segment.
Thank you.
Love the segment. Because again, you do get caught in like dad lost. Do I just talk about the lost part? Crack a cold one could come out the other side, but I love how you brought it all together. Loss meets dub.
Loss meets dub.
We can find another. We can find another phrase that ties it together. But I love the trenches segment.
PT6, we interrupt this episode to bring you Row. For the Dads is sponsored by Row. And listen, maybe there's something in your life that you want to speed up. Maybe it's that commute to work. I know Nashville traffic, it gets pretty bad around here. If you're coming in from west, like Mount Juliet or east, Mount Juliet area, it's an hour 15 just to get to the office. What's something that can speed up your downstairs? That's going to be Rose Sparks. Rose Sparks are a 2-in-1 prescription treatment for guys who need a secret weapon against softness. Rose Sparks can give you guys bigger, thicker, longer erections because they get fuller. After Rose Sparks dissolve, they work in 15 minutes on average. If prescribed new sexual health patients, get $15 off their first order of Sparks on a recurring plan. Connect with the provider at row.co/dads to find out if prescription Rose Sparks are right for you. That's row.co/dads for $15 off your first order. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, or manufacturing review. For full safety information, go to row.co/safety info. Let's go.
Survival kit, we'll share the same one. Your dad, shout out Papa Sherm for sending the boys this book.
Thank you, Dad.
The Dad's Playbook, Wisdom for Fathers from the Greatest Coaches of All Time by Tim Limbert.
With a foreword by Steve
Young. Yeah.
Hall of Famer.
Maybe future guest on For the Dads.
That would be awesome. No relation.
But yeah, a bunch of quotes, a lot of things from, again, the greatest coaches of all time.
And it has like a fun little write-up.
Bear Bryant. I just opened it up. Ooh. Yeah, take those little rascals. Talk to them good. Pat them on the back. Let them think they are good, and they will go out and be the big guns. Biggins. Go out and they will beat the biggins.
Coach Paul Bear Bryant.
Coach Paul Bear Bryant. Probably didn't change a lot of diapers back in his era. Talk to the little rascals, they'll beat the biggins. Pat them on the back, talk to them good, they'll beat the biggins.
Coach, what does that mean? Hey, good job. Good job, kid.
Yeah, it means I ain't changed a diaper in my life. My wife handled it.
My quote this week is actually from this book. It is very fun. If you're a big quotes guy, and there's like a nice little foreword at like the beginning of each chapter. I've only read the first chapter forward, and then I just started peeling through like all the quotes. But if you're just a sports guy in general or whatever, there's some really great quotes in this thing.
Fires me up.
It's a fun read.
Shout out Papa Sherm for sending it to the boys.
Thank you, Dad. That was very thoughtful. Very thoughtful.
That's so funny, the Bear Bryant. I'm like reading through that. And it's like, yeah, it sounds like a dad back then. I'm breaking down Rue's first day of school to my dad. I ended up calling that night, checking on him, catching up. And he's like, yeah, I remember when you guys went to school for the first time. I started laughing. I said, no, the hell you don't, bro. You ain't taking us to school. He kind of sat there for 2 seconds. He goes, yeah, you're probably right. I didn't take you guys to school. And then he gave me the whole, I'm up before you guys were even awake. I'm driving to work before you guys were even awake. I'm like, I know. He's like, but I get home and I'm asking you about school. And I'm like, I know, Dad. Like, it's just funny to me. You're trying to I remember seeing you guys on your first day of school. And I'm like, dude, you ain't fucking take us to school, man. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, that's true. I didn't.
Here's another quote from Coach Paul Bear Bryant. Spit on it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Thanks, Coach. Thanks.
That could have meant a few different things.
Yeah, it could have. He was a smart man. A lot of natties.
Spit on it. Hang on. What?
Coach, what the fuck? For dads? What?
Dad hotline?
Dad hotline.
Dad hotline. Let's dive into the dad hotline this week. 601 the dads. If you want to drop a voicemail to the boys for the dads, it is at 601 the dads. We have our caller coming into us this week named.
Don't know his name. We're about to find out. If you're international, 601thedads at gmail.com. That's 601thedads at gmail.com. If you're an international listener.
Sure. Preface real quick too.
What's up, boys?
From what we talked about before the episode with the call, it's saying a name. Just real quick.
Thank you for the reminder. Thank you,
Captain.
Thank you, Captain.
Will, you're going to love this.
I am not upset when I say this. I just found it funny. I got a DM from a PT Sixer that said, boys, what the fuck on saying my name? You got me in the doghouse with the wifey.
Oh, no. How? Does the wifey listen too?
I guess wifey listens too, but to my thought, I'm like, if you say your name, here's my thing. We said at the top, and it's in the voicemail thing, if you want to remain anonymous.
Very first episode. We were saying
very
this.
first episode, and it's in, you say, hey, this is Will Compton. You reach for the dads. And listen, if you want to share your name, you want to stay anonymous, doesn't matter. I mean, it's there.
Oh, I say that in the voicemail.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like
if
you open up the voicemail, go, hey guys, this is Jack here calling in for it's very obvious we're going to say your name.
Yeah, we're going to play the voicemail.
Oh, we got him in trouble?
Part
of me likes to think that he listened to the clip and then showed his wife. And then maybe she was busting his balls. Got him in trouble. Which guy did we get in trouble? What was the situation?
Maybe he's saving face.
I don't want to say
texting
now
us.
because then what is that going to do?
You're right.
Maybe he's saving face.
What was the situation?
We don't know who. We got to go back and find out who it is. But maybe the wife is standing right next to him. He's like, look, I'm telling these motherfuckers, how dare you? And on the inside, he's like, if that's the case, we'll take the blame.
Hey,
Just don't show this part.
Hey, I'm so sorry that we did that.
When your wife asks you who did it, your response is Papa Team 6. We're all one heartbeat. We're all one voice. Hey, Barack Obama and Osama bin Laden, who took the shot? We all did. No. Who actually took the shot? President, with all due respect, we all took the shot.
Hey, her friend,
we all did.
Her friend 100% heard the clip and said, is this your Joey?
Yeah.
This sounds familiar.
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing calling into this thing? What the fuck? I don't even know.
I can't believe they aired me out like that.
What is this shit? I don't know what this shit is.
We'll take it. Papa, this is on
We'll
Papa
take
Team
it.
6. Papa Team 6 took the shot.
We took the shot. Okay, back to the voicemail. We have a fun voicemail. We're just doing one this week. We got a tight deadline. We're keeping it under an hour. Here we go.
What's up, boys? It's Nate. Got to give a quick shout out to my younger brother Tom for putting me on Bustin' with the Boys. Couldn't have been happier to get another podcast in the rotation, especially now that it's for the dads. So,
New Papa Team 6
I don't know if
recruit.
this is a crack a cold one, maybe a new category called dad collecting, but you know, as a member of PC6, I got a 4 and a 6-year-old. I've been recommissioned out to the suburbs. You know, getting a little long in the tooth, and you know, I don't feel like I've been put out to pasture, but maybe given a new opportunity. It's good old-fashioned lawn care. There's nothing like it. You got to embrace it, and it's really not as much of a responsibility as an opportunity to cultivate and present what you can do to your neighbors. And so last week, I'm up against the clock, last few hours of the week where my nanny's still on the clock. I'm home early, got to get the lawn cut. It's 99 fucking degrees outside. I'm sweating like a whore in church. And what do I get as a tap on the shoulder from my Boy Scout neighbor across the street? What does he want? He wants me to put his shirt on. It's inappropriate for me to cut the grass with my shirt on. You know, don't mean to flex on him too hard, but we don't all look great in our 50s, but in our 30s, I'm still looking good, fellas, and I'm not afraid to show it off a little bit. Get the dad flex going. So you know what I did? I had to just kindly, hey, appreciate the consideration, keep it moving. What's he do? Goes and complains to my wife. Good. Complains to his wife. Even better. But you just can't keep them down. We're here to build a community, not tear each other down. So get out there, flex the muscles, show them you're most muscular, and don't be afraid to pop the tarp off every once in a while. Keep it up. Love hearing it every week. Can't wait to hear another one.
Oh, God, I love that. He said Nate, Nate from Papa Team 6.
I thought you said Smitty.
Smitty?
I thought he said it's Smitty. Is it Nate? Let's run it back. Hold on.
What's up, boys? It's Nate. Gotta go quick.
Nate?
Nate.
It's Nate.
Yeah, yeah, Nate.
It's
I think it's Nate. You got Sherm's got the computer over there, so my, you know.
Hey, you know my
I don't know if I'm going to need a hearing.
You know
aid
my
on that.
hearing.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I love that's a great example of a get back inside, old man. Before I break your hip. Yeah.
Put a shirt on what? On this? On this?
Oh, you don't like what you see, old man? Why don't you come say it to my face?
Oh, fuck off, Scott. What the fuck?
What'd you say, Scott? You need me to piss on your lawn?
Yeah, I'll piss on it after I'm done cutting. How about that, Scott?
Sounds like you haven't mounted your wife in a while, Scott.
the fact that he told him to keep pushing, and then Scott or whatever neighbor went to his wife to then go complain. Did you hear that part of the call?
Yeah. So he had the shirt off,
Yeah.
said it's inappropriate, told him to keep pushing,
Like, guy.
keep mowing the lawn.
No. Guy that had his shirt off, Nate, told Scott, the neighbor, hey, keep pushing. Scott, thanks for the tip, but keep pushing. Kept his shirt off.
Finished
And so
the lawn,
Scott
so Scott went to his wife to tell on him?
Yes.
We got a tattletale on our hands.
Dude, what in the world? I love that he kept it positive. He's like, hey, we're just trying to build a community, not holding it against the neighbor. Not holding it against the neighbor. But I'm going to keep on mowing the lawn with my shirt off when it's 99 degrees. Thank you very much. And somebody that's from Texas.
And you're trying to get the sun. You're trying to get a little tan going. You know what? The farmer's tans are fun, but it's like he's trying to get some color to them.
Yes, dude. A rent house that we had in Texas that I did the own mowing for. On those summer days, it is like almost unbearable. It is almost unbearable, especially when it's getting up to like 102, 103, which happens.
Bro, Nate should Next time he mows the lawn, do the exact same thing. Put some booby tassels on.
Yes.
And leave Scott a note that says, go tell my wife about this one. Or if he wants him to wear a shirt, just wear something ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like as he's mowing the
Oh,
lawn.
yeah. You have to. Maybe one of these visors. Shirt
Just,
off with one of
yeah.
these visors.
Or just wears a shirt and cuts everything like all the way up to where it's like, you know, flowing in the wind everywhere.
Get his PT6 shirt and just crop top it.
Yeah, go PT6, cut it up to the sternum so you still show off the abs. Just short shorts.
Just give him the biggest thumbs up when he pulls into his driveway.
So some badass sunglasses, crop top up to the sternum, really short cut off jean shorts or something so you can get the quads out.
Yep. Maybe that bus and bucket hat on.
Yeah.
I got a shirt. And you got to keep the mower going and yell over the mower. That's the biggest power move ever. Somebody trying to talk to you and you just keep on ripping on whatever your tool is.
Yeah. Or write him a little note, put it in his mailbox. Heard you tattled to my wife.
What's
A lot of stones you have.
That's a crazy move.
Yeah, that is a crazy move.
Yeah.
What's the scene in Step Brothers where Will Ferrell's mowing the lawn? Like Derek's trying to sell the house, and Will Ferrell's in the full SS outfit.
Yeah.
That HOA's great.
It's great. Oh my God. I had a neighbor in his like late 60s, Steve. Shout out Steve back in Texas. Every other day, he's retired. Every other day he was out in his front yard with his little dachshund, no shirt on. Killing it. And he had the hunchback, like the early hunchback going.
Yeah.
He's just walking. He's just, and he got me juiced up. I don't see how a PT6er could see another PT6er with his shirt off that late in the game and go, dude, fuck him, put a shirt on. What's he doing?
He ain't a real PT6er.
Yeah, Scott ain't PT6.
Scott ain't a PT6er for real. Maybe Nate should put him on for the dads.
That's a great call.
Introduce him to the culture.
Yeah.
He might hear this part at some point,
Wait 2 weeks.
but he'll be able to check himself.
Yeah, wait.
You know what? These boys are right. I need to do a better job of embracing the fatherhood.
And the Boy Scout terminology, he called his neighbor my Boy Scout neighbor. That's a wild ricochet for the Boy Scouts. Wild. Oh, no. Golly. Nate, that was an all-time call.
Great call, Nate. Thank you.
We did our call-in. We're doing so well on time. We're at the end of the show. It sounds like your lesson is pretty long. Or long.
Not long. I just wrote a few things down.
I have a very quick quote that I can hit
Hit
before
it, bro.
your lesson. This is from Jim Valvano. That's the NC State coach. Remember back in the 80s?
Jimmy V?
Jimmy V.
Yeah.
My father gave me the greatest gift anyone could give another person. He believed in me. I really love that quote. Mm-hmm. So my father gave me the greatest gift anyone could give another person. He believed in me. Boom. Nice, simple, and it covers the bases, dude.
Yeah.
Covers the bases.
Simple quote that you can just tell yourself in the back of your mind. When your kiddo's questioning, hey, should I get on the scooter? That's a big slide up there.
Should I put my leg over said handlebars of scooter? Dad's over there with his phone. Do it.
Yeah. Oh, I did have a dad hack.
What's your dad hack?
On belief. I had so by the time we're filming this episode, Rue just went to school for the third day in a row. It's Friday. It's Pizza Friday, movie night, all the good stuff. But at dad hack that I had, because on day 3, it was just me taking her to school. And we were waiting in the car line, and she was all of a sudden saying she doesn't want to go to school. I'm like, why don't you want to go to school, sweetheart? Dad's not at school. Like, come to school with me. Kind of didn't want to leave Dad. Kind of didn't want to go to school. Was starting to feel a little sad. She wasn't crying or anything like that.
That was this morning?
That was this morning.
Okay.
And so what I did is, as I'm talking to her about school, sweetheart, you have so much fun. You play a lot. You learn. Your friends are going to be there. So-and-so's there. So-and-so's there. Yada, yada, yada. And I was like, and here's what we'll do. We can do, remember, we're always going to do 3 squeezes. Because she said, I want you to get out the truck. I want you to hug me and kiss me. Sweetheart, they don't let parents out. Why? Well, because we got to keep the line moving. Why? Because we got to stay efficient and effective. And that's just the way it is. All this stuff. I was like, but here's what I'll do. Dad is going to give you 5 kisses, and you can put them in your pocket. She's got a little pocket on the front of her dress or shirt, whatever it was. And I'm putting them in her hands, 2, 3, 4, 5, and she puts them in her pocket. I'm like, you can use those throughout the day. So if you think about dad or mama and you get sad, just know you can pull out a kiss out of your pocket and you can put it on your cheek. And also, you know how mom and dad had got you that little rune necklace? You wearing your little necklace? She's like, yeah. I was like, if you run out of your kisses, or again, you're feeling sad that mom and dad aren't there, we got you that necklace. Just squeeze your necklace and we'll feel it. And just know that we're always going to be with you because we got you a necklace and it is around your neck. So if you ever feel sad, just squeeze it and just know that I'll feel it. Wherever I'm at, I'm going to feel it.
Bro,
that's a little dad hack.
Having a girl fucking rocks, dude. I want some boy dads on the show, but little moments like that's so sick, dude.
And she ripped it, teacher got her out. Bye, dad, hug. Walked off and you just see your little human just walking off, bro. Just being a little G, bro. Just being a little G.
With her little 5 kisses and her necklace along the way.
But that was my dad hack. Here's the lesson. Here's the lesson or theme for this segment, for this topic. I wrote a little something down. I emailed it to myself. Here we go. You ready, Sherm?
I am ready.
Captain Chef, Jack.
Ready?
It's our job to break the cycle of pointless punishments when our children are developing, learning, and growing. This is a challenge that I know I'll face because growing up in an era of choosing what you'll get spanked with, having that fear of dad anytime you do something wrong, and the feeling of isolation after punishment. Life is too short to get upset over your toddler being a toddler or your kiddo going through a developmental stage. They fuck up, they break things, they lose their mind over little things and push you to your limits. But they're also learning how to regulate their emotions, develop their skills, and how to show up to the world. And that is where our job comes in. Don't reprimand them for the mess ups and outbursts. Instead, encourage and guide them. Walk through the fire with them and challenge yourself to stand in the storm with them and show them the way. We need to get out of the way of our own bullshit and lead our children. It's why we embrace good, and it's why we will help set the standard for the next generation. That concludes my TED Talk.
Those are big words, dude.
Yeah.
Those are big words.
Yeah. I'll like come across stuff that talks about like, punish, like the punishment stuff.
Yeah.
Or your children, going through a developmental stage or having a tantrum, or the moments that you just know push you to the absolute end of the earth. We all have them. We all fail at times, a lot of times. So then it's all about how you self-talk after that and look back on what happened and see how you could have done a better job of keeping your poise. Because again, they're going through so many big emotions. And it's our job to, again, sit in the storm with them and help guide them. Or if Rue's yelling, there's only so many times where you're going to yell and it's like, hey, you're starting to piss me off a little bit, or you're starting to frustrate dad. Or it's like if I give you something and you're like, dad, can I do this? Or blah, blah, blah. Ask dad, hey, use your confident voice. That's not how we talk. That's not how we do things.
Yeah.
Hey, dad, can you help? Can you turn on Little Bear for me? Can you ask nicely? All these, or they're having a moment. They just Rue didn't want to see me this morning. She came downstairs, was in her outfit. She usually comes and sees dad out, wants me to like look at her outfit. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you look amazing. What'd you do with your hair? I love the hair. All this stuff. That's like every day. That's a daily routine that we have. But this morning she came downstairs and for whatever reason, she didn't want to see dad or didn't want me to talk to her. I'm making breakfast and stuff and I'm kind of hearing her talk to mama. I don't want to see dad. Goes in the mudroom and just sits in the mudroom. So I was like, oh, we got to put our shoes on yet. We got to eat breakfast first. She's just like, I don't want to see dad. Or I don't want dad to talk to me. And I didn't do shit when she got out of bed. Like I haven't seen her yet in the morning. And, I kind of give it some time. I finished some breakfast going on. Then I slowly, kindly walk in there and I'm like, hey, sweetheart. And like, dad, I don't want you in here. And I'm like, I know you don't. I'm going to leave here in a second. I just wanted to ask though, can I ask you a question? Yeah. Like, how you feeling today? I'm feeling sad, and kind of like lays down and does her thing. And, I'm just like, all right, that's fine. I'm going to walk out here, but just know, here's all I want you to know. I'm going to be right out here in the kitchen if you need dad for anything. Anything that I can do for you, you just let me know. A minute or something comes by, and then you just hear, I need dad. Like, I want to hug and stuff. And then I go and embrace. Just like I feel like if you take it the wrong way, you can go in there like, hey, what's going on? Like, dad hasn't done nothing to you. You're like defending your position.
Yeah.
It's like whatever fucking moment she's having right now. Like, hey, sweetheart, number one, we are number one. We are this.
Yeah.
You know that. I know that. I'm just thinking, hey, how you feeling this morning? I'm feeling sad. All right, that's fine. Listen, I'm not going to talk to you. I just want you to know. Can you look at me? She looks at me. I just want you to know I'm going to be right in here if you need me for anything.
Yeah.
Do whatever you need me to do. Walk out, and then all of a sudden you hear, need dad. I need a huggy. Sweetheart, that's all you had to say. Pick her up. We just have a great hug.
I love that.
Dude, you ready for school today? Let's go kick some ass, bro.
Yeah, whatever you're pushing, I'm not buying because guess what? I love you.
Yeah.
I love you, kid.
On that note, we got to roll because I got an 11:30 that I got to jump on.
We literally have to roll. I'm done. I covered everything I wanted to cover, and I loved your lesson of the week, dude.
Thank you, man.
I loved your lesson of the week.
Thank you, dude. Fucking love fatherhood.
I do too.
Keep embracing the trenches, boys. Papa Team 6. We have a standard. We have a responsibility. Keep carrying the torch and keep recruiting guys to this brand.
Yeah.
Share the show. Keep leaving comments. Share your photos. Tag us on social media. We love you. We appreciate you. Don't forget to take out the trash. PT6 out.
Boom.
Say cheese.